Hello everyone, I hope you are fine and welcome to my channel. And in this tutorial we're going to set up a Next.js app on a shared hosting where we have a cPanel access. So guys, let's get started with that. So firstly, I need to show my app, which is tools Villa. So I'm just executing npm run dev, and firstly I will demonstrate that what app we are going to host on a Next.js. So here I have just built a website which contains the many tools like sticky notes, to-do list, task manager, online notepad, word count. The issue is that the Next.js hostings are very expensive, but it's my fun side project, so I don't want to spend money on expensive hosting. So it is the same like example for developers who are working on a Next.js project for their clients, but they don't want to spend a lot of money on the dedicated hosting regarding the Next.js because they are doing some testing or development for their clients and showing them the project. So I have the Namecheap hosting, shared hosting, which also support the Node.js, and I just play around and change some configurations, and I hosted the site on the Namecheap, and we are good to go in the same money that I already paid for different websites. So guys, here I have created a GitHub repository which contains the server.js file as well as the next.config.js file for the next app that we are going to update and modify. So if you want to access that repository, I will share the link below in the video description, but still you can just type github.com/mafzal9, and there you will find the Next.js repository as a pinned. So just click there and you guys are good to go with that one. Okay, so now I am heading back towards the tools Villa directory, and first of all I'm going to select the package.json, and here we need to modify the scripts start there. Okay, so just navigate to the GitHub repository, and here you will see that we need to put node_env equal to production space nodes space server.js file. Okay, copy that one and head back to the anti-gravity. By the way, nowadays I'm using the anti-gravity to, you can say that AI is handling all of the code. Okay, we are good to go with that one. Now it's time to right click on the tools Villa and new file, and here I will say server.js file. It's I think already exist there. I need to find out there. Okay, server.js file is already there, and by the way, here you can click on the server.js file, click the copy and just paste it there, and you guys are good to go with that one. Okay, and the next thing is that we need to create new file named next.config.js. Already there is a next.config.ts file exists, but the issue is that on the shared hosting we need to use the JS file instead of a TS file. Okay, but if you are hosting on a dedicated server or VPS or a Docker, then you guys are good to go. So here click on that and copy the content, and we are good to go with that one. Okay, now it's time to remove that file, next.config.ts file. Okay, now we are good to go with that one. Okay, perfect. And if you want to see there, still we have access to our website, and we are good to go with that one. So now I am going to type npm run build, and we are good to go with that one. Okay, now after building, we need to upload all the files except the node modules, as well as we need to include .next. It is a hidden folder. If you right click on the tools Villa, reveal in a finder, you guys will not find .next directory because it's a hidden, and it contains all of your build files. And Namecheap shared hosting doesn't allow you to build the website on the server. So it is recommended that build locally and take your .next folder along with other configuration files and upload on the server. So I am heading back, and here I will select the .next folder, reveal in a finder, and here now you will see that. Okay, select all files and just deselect the node modules and package log.json files, and you guys are good to go. Just right click and click on the compress. And sorry guys, already I have a archive.zip file. Firstly, I need to delete that one. Again, node modules and package log, deselect these files and folder, and just click on the compress, and you guys are good to go with that one. It's the total size is around 450 mbps. Oh, sorry, 450 megabyte, not mbps. And after zipping it will be around 270 or 260 megabyte. And we need to upload on the Namecheap. So now we are done at locally with all the things. It's around 289 megabyte. So we are heading back. If we currently see toolsvilla.com, you will find an empty page there. So now right click on the file manager. And here you will get the root directory. Right click on the folder, and we will say tools villa app. Okay, create a new folder. Okay, now we are done with creating our folder. So here you will find the tools villa app folder, which is currently empty. And now okay, you can upload the file using the web browser, but I will not recommend, because it is good for the small size files, but we are going to upload around 289 megabytes. If you have a strong internet connection, then you guys are good to go. But right now I'm going to use the Terminus SFTP. So just click on the SFTP and navigate to the applications directory. Okay, so we need to navigate to the XAMPP and then htdocs and then tools villa. Now I'm going to pause the video because I'm going to connect to the host. Okay, welcome back. Now we are connected to our server, shared hosting server. And from here we need to find the tools villa app, and we need to click on the archive.zip file, copy to the target directory, and we are good to go. So it will take around 4 to 5 minutes to complete upload, depending upon your internet connectivity. Okay, till that time we will navigate to the main cPanel, and from there we need to click on the setup Node.js app, which is under the software tab. Click on that. Okay, it's will list all the apps that you have hosted. Already I have hosted there imslab.com, which is using that directory. Okay, so we need to click on the create application. First of all, we need to select the version. Actually 20.19.4 is working perfectly, so I'm using that one. Click on the production instead of a development. So what is our directory name? We created tools villa -app. Okay, here we have, and from there you need to copy the UI. If you have created your app directory in a subdirectory or in another directory, then you need to copy all the complete path there. Okay, and next, tools villa, and application startup file is a server.js, and we need to wait till the file upload completion. It will around take 1 minute approximately to complete the remaining file. Guys, we have successfully uploaded our archive.zip file, so it's time to refresh our directory, and there you will find the archive.zip file. Just right click and click on the extract option, and we are good to go with that one. Perfect. And just remove that archive.zip file because we don't need that one. Click on the confirm because we don't want to keep in a trash. And now it's time to click on a create, and it will take a couple of seconds to create an app. So now we are good to go with our app creation, but now still we need to click on the run npm install. It will install all the node modules there. Actually, right now you are not watching the node modules folder there, but if you click on the reload, it will show you, and it will take a little bit time to install all the required modules there. So we will pause the video and come back after the completion. So now we are done with our npm install, and now if I refresh that page, and congratulations, now we are good to go with that one. Okay, actually this is a smaller app, so we didn't need to run the JS script, but if you are running a proper app, so then you need to click on the run JS script button, and here it will ask from you which option you want to use. So you need to select on the start and run the JS script, and you guys are good to go. So right now we don't need to execute that one, but in your case, if your app is not working properly, then you need to run that JS script. Okay, so now this is our app folder, which is totally separate from the domain folder. So if we navigate to the domain folder, then here you will watch an htaccess file. So right now we need to explore that htaccess file and see what it's saying. Actually, it's saying passenger app route is that. This is the base URI. This is the total version that we are using. And this is the passenger startup file server.js file, and we are good to go. So actually it's guiding that where your app is located. So now we are good to go with that one. So once again, if we check, so firstly what we need to do is that we need to create server.js, then we need to create next.config.js file, remove next.config.js file. Okay, then update package.json file, and then we need to run npm. Here I'm going to exec. I will just simply type the command npm run build zip the all files including .next folder, but exclude the node_packages, and then upload zip file to shared hosting, extract the files, then set up the Node.js app, select the Node.js version, production, directory, and assign startup server.js as a startup file. And after that you need to install npm, run npm install. Click on npm install button. So now we are good to go with all the things. Firstly update the package.json file, firstly create server.js, then create next.config.js file and remove the next.config.js file, update package.json file, then npm run build and zip all the files, upload files, and we are good to go with that one. So I have mentioned all the steps there, as well as demonstrated my mini fun apps that you can use in your daily life to explore the things. And you can also use the sticky notes as well as the task manager. And by the way, we are not posting any content to the cloud. All are hosted on your local machine, and you guys are good to go. So guys, see you in another tutorial. Have a good day. Bye bye.